Hello students, today I am going to discuss with you regarding the topic moving things and measurement. In this chapter we will discuss about rest and motion, types of motion, need to measure length, how to know how far, measuring distance and length. So our first topic is rest and motion. As you are seeing on the screen, motion is a combined property of an object under study and the observer. So what is motion? What is motion and what is rest? A body is said to be in motion when it changes position with respect to the surrounding. If the object, motion is a property of an object, or it is said to that a body is in motion when it changes position under the study and the observer, means when it changed position with respect to its surrounding. If you will study about the body, if it is changing its position with respect to the surrounding, then it is known as motion. Everything in the world is at motion or not, or is at rest or in motion. As you can know that everything in the world is in rest or in motion. If you will see a human being, for example you sitting in a chair, that means you are not in motion, you are in rest. Sitting in a chair means you are in rest. But with respect to another person who is in another planet, if another person is there who is in another planet and you are in earth, somebody else in there in Mars, with respect to him you are moving, because the earth is moving always. So with respect to that person you are moving, so you are not in rest. But with respect to another person who is again sitting nearby you, who can observe you by standing some other place in the earth only, with respect to him or her you are in not in motion, you are in rest. There is no meaning of rest and motion without the viewer. If there is no viewer, there is no meaning of rest or motion, because if you are the single person, then you cannot identify either you are in motion or in rest. So what is rest? The object when remain stationary at a place and do not change their position are said to be at rest. For example, we will take only the example of earth, we will not go to outside. If you will see in earth, a tree, a house, a electric pole, all are in rest. But sometimes what's happen, when we go through a vehicle and we move through the vehicle, by the vehicle, sitting on the vehicle, and we see that the pole is coming in front of us and it is going back, we see that the pole is in motion, but it is not in motion, it is at rest. What is the difference between rest and motion? Rest, a body is said to be at rest if its position does not change with respect to a fixed point in its surrounding. For example, a book is lying on the table, with respect to the surrounding it is not moving. A bench is fixed in the park. Motion means a body is said to be in motion if its position continuously changes with respect to its surrounding, changes with time. Means if a body continuously changes to its surrounding with respect to time, then it is said to be in motion. Example, a flying bird, a boy playing football. So these all are the example of motion. Now we will see about the history of transport, how the transport system has changed. People travel from one place to another. In ancient days, how they used to travel, we know that they used to walk with the help of animals. They used to go, as you are seeing the picture, animals, then horse and cart, then the carts came, bullock cart came, then came the bicycles, then vehicles, trains and trams, like this old vehicles came, then early vehicles came, and nowadays these modern vehicles has came. So different types of vehicles, different types of revolution occur, and nowadays we are using modern trains, aeroplanes, then ships we are using for transportation, and modern cars we are using. So this is the transporter. So this way we have modernized our transportation due to the invention of different vehicles and different materials in the earth. Now we will discuss about the metric system. 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter. You can see the symbol also. The symbol is also given here. You can see centimeter, millimeter means mm, then 1 decimeter, dm equal to 1 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 1 decimeter equal to 10 centimeter, symbol will be cm, as you have seen here, cm. 1 meter equal to 10 decimeter, symbol given decimeter here you can see. Then 1 decameter equal to 10 meter, 1 hectometer equal to 100 meter, and 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. So I hope all of you have understood this, the unit conversion. It means 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, so there shouldn't be any problem here. Now prefix in word multiply by or factor, so you can see prefix means nano. Nano we will use n. Nano we will use n, as in nano means 1 by 1 billion, that is 10 to the power minus 9. Micro means millionth, 1 by 1 millionth, that is 10 to the power minus 6. Then milli means thousandth, 1 by 1000, 10 to the power minus 3. And centi means 100, 1 by 100, and that is 10 to the power minus 2. The deci means tenth, 1 by 10th, that is 10 to the power minus 1. Now the normal line, this is the 1. Then if you will go more upside, this was the negative symbol, these are all negative, 1 by 1000, like this. These are all divided, but here you will see deca means 10, 10, 10 to the power 1, hecto means 100, 10 to the power 2, kilo means 1000, 10 to the power 3, mega means million, 10 to the power 6, and giga means 10 to the power 9, it is billionth. If you will see the symbols of length, weight and volume, 1 kilometer equal to, if you will see 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, 1 meter equal to 0.01 kilometer, opposite same. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter equal to 0.1 meter, just opposite one. 1 meter equal to 1000 millimeter, and 1 millimeter equal to 0.01 meter. Like this, weight also we can see here, all are given, volume also given. You can note it down, you can pause the video and you can note it down, this all conversions. Now how you will measure anything which are straight? How to measure with the help of any scale? How you will measure the anything which is straight, in any straight thing, how you will measure? To measure anything which are straight, we need to use a ruler. We need to use a ruler. How you will ruler or a tape? With the help of tape also you can measure. For example, we will lie the object, as you are seeing in the picture. This is the object I have taken, this object I have taken, and to measure this one's length, what I have done, I have parallelly fixed a scale, a ruler with this object, and I have seen that the length of this object is this much. So there shouldn't be any problem, I think, regarding this, how to measure anything which is straight. If you are measuring your height, then how you will measure? You just stand with the wall and you just put a tape near from upside to down, and you can measure your height. You can see in this picture also very clearly. You can lie any object parallel to the scale, you can lie parallel to the scale, and you will measure that. Simple. If you want to measure anything which is curved, what you will do? If for example I have taken this line, you can see this line, how to measure? You will take a thread, as you can see in the picture, you will take a thread, you will lie the thread parallelly, or you will fix the thread with this line, and then you will take the thread, and this thread will be taken as a straight. When you will take the thread, how much length it is coming, that much length you will take, and you will put the thread long parallel to the scale, and you will see that how much long the line is. So there shouldn't be any problem, very simple thing. Now we will discuss about the motion. There are different types of motions are there, like periodic motion, rectilinear motion, curvilinear motion, translatory motion, circulatory motion, and oscillatory motion. Now non-periodic or some other names are there. We will discuss about all this right now. Now you can see motion means linear. Under linear it will come rectilinear, curvilinear, free fall, projectile motion. Circular motion means centrifugal motion, rotary motion, and oscillatory motion. This is the different types of motion we will discuss right now. At first, let's see what is motion. An object is said to be in motion if it changes its position with respect to its surrounding in a given time. Motion is always observed and measured with a point of reference. All living things show motion, whereas non-living things show motion only when some force is acting on it. Motion in a straight line. So at first I will discuss about motion in a straight line. So what is motion in a straight line? Motion in a straight line, you can see a object has started from O and it has gone up to C. It has gone to the point B, A, then B, then C, and then it comes back. Straight it is going and straight it is coming back. That means an object moving along a straight line in the same direction all the time shows rectilinear motion, or motion in a straight line, rectilinear. If it doesn't come back, then it is known as rectilinear motion. If this one, if I cancel this, if it goes only from 0 to C, then it is going in one direction. It is going in one direction, and without changing its direction, this motion is known as rectilinear motion. Now, curvilinear motion. What is curvilinear motion? Motion in a roller coaster along its track. It is a curved path. Any curved path. You can see this firefighter, that fighter jets. What they are doing? They are just in a curved path. They are moving. This roller coaster also, see, you can see in a curved path this roller coaster is moving. That is, object moving along a straight line may take a curve. This is known as curvilinear motion. These are the examples. I hope all of you have understood what is curvilinear motion. Now, circular motion. What is circular motion? If any object is moving in a circular path, and if any object moving in a round path, taking round in a circular path, then this motion is known as circular motion. Simple thing. If any object is moving in a circular path, then it is known as circular motion. You can see in this picture this how this one is moving. It is always moving in a circular path, so this motion is known as circular motion. Now, periodic motion. Now I will discuss with you regarding periodic motion. Periodic motion means what? Motion that repeats on a regular cycle. See, at first what will happen, if you will see this ball which I have fixed here, from here point A I have leave the ball. Where it will go to point B, then it will go to 3, 1, 2 and 3, then again it will come back from 3 to 2, then 2 to 1 it will go, and again it will repeat like this, it will go, and it will repeat, it will go like this, it will repeat back. Now this motion is known as periodic motion, a motion that occurs when the restoring force of an object is directly proportional to the object's displacement from equilibrium is known as simple harmonic motion. So just a definition of simple harmonic motion I have told you. Simple harmonic motion means if the restoring force of an object is proportional to the object's displacement from equilibrium is known as simple harmonic motion. But what is periodic motion? The main thing is, what is periodic motion? Periodic motion means if the motion repeats a regular cycle, it is known as periodic motion. The motion which repeats at a regular interval of time is known as periodic motion. For example, rotating motion of Earth. Earth rotate in 365 days. Entire Earth is rotating on its circle in 24 hours, and it is rotating. It is moving in a circular path with 365 days. Every year it is doing the same. That is known as periodic motion. When the same motion repeats itself after equal interval of time, it is called periodic motion. Simple thing, as you can see in the picture, the moving of clock hands and the Earth's rotation is all are periodic motion. Now, oscillatory motion, as I have told you previous one, that SHM, simple harmonic motion. Simple harmonic motion is also a type of oscillatory motion. An object passing through a same point while moving back and forth between 2 points is called oscillation, and this movement is known as oscillatory motion. It is going from A to B, B to C, then again C to A. This motion is known as oscillatory motion. The to and fro motion of an object about a fixed point is called oscillatory motion. Simple thing, no problem should be there. Now we will discuss about resultant motion. What is resultant motion? For example, I have kept any object here in this point. I have kept a object here, and from this side I am pulling. From channel 1 and channel 2 I am pulling. Then what will happen? The object will, with same force I am pulling, then what will happen? The object will move towards this direction. That means if two force is acting on a body in one direction and the movement of the body in another direction, then this movement is known as resultant motion. One kind of motion resulting to another kind of motion is known as resultant motion. You can see in this picture two ships I have kept, small ships which are pulling this big ship. What will happen if these two are pulling from two directions? Then it will come towards front. Now, random motion. The motion without any sequence or direction is random motion. So you can see all are moving in different direction, different things are there is no pattern is there. All are moving in different sides, different direction all are moving. So this motion is known as random motion. So I hope all of you have understood what are the different types of motion. One more motion left, that is mixed motion. More than one type of motion is known as acting at the same time is known as mixed motion. So I hope all of you have understood this chapter. There should not be any confusion. If you have any problem, you can ask me. I'll give you the notes very soon. Thank you.